What's up, fight fans? Welcome back to KO with Kyle. I'm your host, Kyle. Today we'll be doing a recap of UFC 254. We'll be talking about all the fights on the main card and the prelims. There were a lot of finishes and dominant performances, so without any further ado, let's get into it. Starting off the main card was a light heavyweight bout. Magomed Ankalaev versus Cutelaba. Magomed Ankalaev was finally able to settle this chapter of his career after their controversial ending to their first fight. The rematch was at a slower pace than their 38-second first fight. Towards the end of round one, Ankalaev landed a right hook, left hand combo that knocked out Cutelaba. Ankalaev smothered with blows to finish by TKO. Next at women's flyweight, we had Liliya Shakirova versus Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy was controlling the center of the octagon round one. Shakirova got one takedown. In round two, Murphy gets a takedown. She proceeds to get the back and then locked in a rear naked choke. Lauren Murphy got her first career win by submission. Next at middleweight, we had Jacob Malkoun versus Phil Hawes. This fight was a quick one, with Malkoun getting hurt by Phil Hawes' right hand to the ear. He followed with multiple shots to finish by KO. So Phil Hawes wins by an 18-second KO. Next at heavyweight, we had Alexander Volkov versus Walt Harris. Volkov had Harris rocked round one. Both guys were throwing kicks. In round two, Volkov kicked Harris to the body and hurt him badly. Volkov finished with blows for a TKO. Alexander Volkov is on his way to a title shot at heavyweight. Next in the co-main event, we had Robert Whittaker versus Cannonier. They were trading power shots round one. Cannonier was attacking the lead leg of Whittaker with kicks. Round two, Cannonier continued to attack the leg and Whittaker's jab started landing. Round three, Whittaker landed a right hand head kick combo that rocked Cannonier. Whittaker almost got the finish, but ultimately the fight went to decision. The judges scored it a unanimous decision win for Robert Whittaker. In our main event, for the undisputed lightweight championship, we had Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Justin Gaethje. Gaethje was attacking the legs with leg kicks. Gaethje stuffed 2 of 3 takedown attempts round one. Khabib was putting on a fast pace. He was pressuring Justin and not giving him any space to work with. Justin could never go forward the whole fight. In round two, Khabib gets a takedown and transitions easily into full mount. From mount, he locks in an arm triangle choke for the finish. The referee didn't see Gaethje tap, so he went unconscious before the fight was stopped. Khabib took off his gloves and retired after the fight with a perfect career 29-0. He said that he had already submitted Poirier and McGregor, so that fight does nothing for him. Khabib has dominated the top lightweights, so it'll be good for the division to open up in his absence. Quickly going over the prelims, we had at lightweight, Joel Alvarez versus Alexander Yakovlev. Alvarez attempted a guillotine choke, he stayed on his back, and then he later secured an armbar submission. Next at women's flyweight, we had Liana Jojua versus Miranda Maverick. Maverick was outstriking from range. She landed an elbow that badly cut Jojua's nose. The fight was ended by the doctor's stoppage. Next at light heavyweight, we had Jung versus Sam Alvey. Jung was backing Alvey against the cage and then not throwing shots. Alvey was countering well. In round three, Jung landed several strong elbows. The judges scored it in a split draw. Next at welterweight, we had Alex Oliveira versus Shavkat Rakhmonov. Rakhmonov was outstriking. They got tied up against the cage, and Rakhmonov locked in a guillotine choke to win by submission. Next at a catchweight bout of 140 pounds, we had Kenney versus Nathaniel Wood. This was a fast-paced fight with a lot of output from both fighters. Kenney started to slow round two, then Kenney landed a takedown in round three. The judges scored it a unanimous decision win for Kenney. And finally, at heavyweight, we had Stefan Struve versus Tuivasa. Tuivasa was backing Struve up against the cage. Tuivasa landed a body shot, uppercut combo to knock out Struve. The fight of the night went to Kenney and Nathaniel Wood, and the 2 performance of the night bonuses went to Khabib and Magomed Ankalaev. I had picked Ankalaev, Murphy, Harris, Cannonier, and Khabib, so Kyle's fight picks went 3 for 5. Be sure to follow us at Twitter at KO with Kyle the number 1. On Twitter before the fight, I made a 7-pick parlay. All the picks hit except Da Un Jung's draw, so I turned a $1.50 bet into $16. Next Saturday, UFC returns with a fight night, Uriah Hall versus Anderson Silva. I will have a forecast of that fight card this week, so please subscribe and never miss our timely content. And until next time, fight fans, peace.